What's going on, y'all? Today I want to talk to you guys about using LUTs with your drone footage. I have a couple of clips here on the timeline and inside of Final Cut Pro. And the first clip is of this beautiful football stadium out in Los Angeles. It's the home of the Chargers. And right now it's really flat because what I do is I shoot D-Log with the Mavic 2 Pro. And so what I've done is I've created a LUT inside of Photoshop and then brought it into Final Cut, and I called it San Pedro because that's the area that I shot this clip in. Well, actually Carson, but San Pedro sounds cooler. So anyway, this first shot is of the stadium, and it is very flat. You can see that I'm not quite peaking with the highlights, and I'm not dropping too below the black threshold. And then with the LUT applied, you can also see that I'm still within the range of the gamma scope. So it just adds a little bit more color, a little bit more pop. The second clip I have is of my high school that I went to, Carson High School, and it's the football field. As you can see, it's really flat right now. And as I scrub over, you can see that the cities in the background, you can still see it. You can also see the mountains of Palos Verdes behind it. It looks pretty cool. But then when you throw the LUT on top of it, it really pops. And the colors and the track pop, the pinks, I guess, the reddish color of the track pops, the greens pop a little bit more. So you can see using LUTs with your raw footage is very practical. Even if I take this football stadium clip and I drop let's say I'll drop the shadows a little bit more, just so it's just hitting, I'll drop actually the blacks just to touch the 0 point, and then I'll raise the highlights. No, let's not raise the highlights. I'll raise the shadows a bit more, and see, we still get this nice cool balance in between. And same with the high school shot. I'm going to drop the blacks because the blacks are a little too high, and so it's just touching this 0 point. And then I will increase the highlights because I can. And so now you get this nice wide color space in this high school football shot. So using LUTs is very practical, especially if you shoot raw D-Log inside of the DJI Mavic 2 Pro. And because you shoot this way, it gives you nice ways to play with color inside of your editor. So if you like this content, please subscribe, drop me a comment. If you want this LUT, hit me up. I might be able to work something out for you. Till next time, peace.